Hogan keeping it himself across the line and into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. That's a tight end wide open up the middle. There's the catch and the touchdown.
Today we're going to do an experiment to see just how fast Crawlcan's multi-gig internet is. In your email, you'll find 2 links. When I say go, click on the first link to download the 500 gigabyte test file. Go! Okay, now when I say go, click on the second link in your email to upload the file. Go! I guess it really does eclipse all other internet.
Release the Crawcan. Monstrous multi-gig speeds for a low, no-nonsense price.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the 4-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburg.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
It's The Rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The Rush is why we need a plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
It's the rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The rush is why we need a plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
Thanks to your support, Canara Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Canara Eye Care, the clear choice for your.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Gerard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Gerard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Gerard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Gerard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Gerard.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburg.
whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the 4-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at bigironauctions.com. From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburg.
Crawcan, your community technology partner. Don't get bitten by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas with Crawcan. To learn more about Crawcan's no-nonsense pricing, check them out online at ckt.net. Well, we apparently had some audio problems for the girls' game, which is a real bummer. You could have heard me complaining about officiating, but you missed that. And the Dragon girls come away with a 53-27 win. They improved to 8-5 on the season, 4-2 in SEK League play. Labette County falls to 3-7, 1-4 in SEK League play, and they still have yet to win a game in their home gym. They're like the polar opposite, or the Dragon Boys don't have a win in their home gym, but they're undefeated on the road this season. Their only win as the home team came in the Trinity Academy tournament, which the Dragons went 3-0 in and won the tournament championship. Somebody must not have told them, hey, you're the home team tonight, and they won all their games out there, but have yet to win one in Pittsburgh. So I suggested perhaps a priest come in and perform an exorcism, or maybe the Dragons go ride around on a bus for an hour before the game, but they have an hour bus ride here to Altamont, so they should be ready to go. Getting set to take on the Labette County boys. The Grizzlies are 6-3, 2-2 in league play. They're coming off a 55-52 win on the road at Iola. And then before that, back on January 9th, a 54-45 loss at Fort Scott. And a lot of people are picking up losses to Fort Scott this season. The Dragons had one earlier this week, but that's all I got to say about that. All of Labette County's losses, though, if you look at their record this season, have all been single digits except for one statistical outlier, and that was a loss on the road at Wichita Collegiate back in mid-December. They dropped that one by 30, 74-44, but no other lopsided losses on their record this year. Everything's been single digits, and some of them just by a bucket. So a very competitive team this year. They just haven't always been able to pull out the wins. So the Dragons should not expect an easy win tonight, and there really aren't many easy wins in the SEK League. Pittsburgh going to have to play a good game here tonight on the road. And I talked about it earlier, but of course you didn't hear me. An absolutely beautiful gym here in Altamont. It's one of my favorite gyms in all of Southeast Kansas. The classic wood arches. It has a very small town basketball feel. Good atmosphere, good crowd here on hand tonight. So we're going to have a great atmosphere for high school basketball. And you would expect nothing less, because the SEK League has got lots of competitive, well-coached teams, and a very small margin of error if you're going to have a winning record in this league. The Dragons doing pretty well this season on the road, undefeated. Looking to keep that going here tonight. Dragons won a good one on the road at Chanute last week, and then dropped a home game Tuesday night to the Fort Scott Tigers, and they'll have an opportunity to play Fort Scott in Fort Scott, so that'll even the playing field for the Dragons. But they're going to have to get off to a good start, take care of the basketball here tonight against Labette County. We're about 12 minutes away from tip-off. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're getting ready to watch the Dragons and the Grizzlies on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
It's the rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The rush is why we need a plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
Welcome back to Altamont, Kansas, Labette County High School. Dragon girls come away with a 53-27 win over to Labette County Grizzlies. Dragon boys out there warming up on the floor right now. Boys undefeated on the road this season, looking to keep it that way against a very competitive Labette County squad. Labette County boys with a 6-3 record, 2-2 in SEK League play. And yeah, it's going to be, I think, a competitive affair here tonight. And the Dragons really haven't had many runaway wins this season. Last week, a 52-50 overtime win on the road in Chanute, which means they've shown an ability to win some close ball games. And we may see another one of those here tonight. This is the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show, brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Your neighbors, your friends. And my live read on my phone just disappeared. Get back to that here in just a second. Oh, technology. It's been so good to us here tonight.
It's just hitting us from all angles all of a sudden.
Every angle. You got to keep your head on a swivel. There we go. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Where were we? The Purple Dragon pregame show brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Your neighbors, your partners, and your biggest supporters from personal and business banking to mortgages, credit cards, and investments. CNB has the tools you need with the service you deserve. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust, where community comes first. Well, we're about 7 minutes away from tip-off here in Altamont. I think it's time to start talking keys to the game. And Michael, I think some of it is very similar to what we talked about with the girls, just because both of these squads have kind of had similar issues this season. The Dragons really need to take care of the basketball, and you hopefully can get some shots to fall early and keep this ever-growing crowd here in Altamont out of this game.
Oh, yeah, I would argue almost it's more important to keep the crowd out, like you said. This is a classic, very loud, small capacity, but very loud gym. And the Altamont, the Labette County is doing a great job this year. They're, 6-3 this year, so they got a winning record. They got a big turnout. I imagine there's going to be more fans coming through the door in the next 6 minutes. Keep the crowd out of the game. Hit your shots early. That's what we saw against Fort Scott. We couldn't get our shots behind the arc to fall. They've been falling the last couple of weeks. Just couldn't get the ball against Fort Scott, and that fell against our favor. If we can get our shooters hot again like Navarotham, if we can get him going, Landon Jesse, if we can see him get going on top of Jamarcus Davis' paint presence offensively, we should be able to keep the crowd noise to a minimum and take control of this game.
Yeah, Davis and Navarotham have already shown an ability to get hot from the outside. Landon Jesse is yet to really find his stroke in a game. Coach Moss says that he's one of the best shooters on the team. We just needed to show up in a game. And we've seen Jesse made some shots in Wichita during that Trinity Academy tournament. And really none of the Dragons have shot the ball super well at their home gym this year. But luckily, we're on the road tonight. And hopefully the Dragons can get those shooting woes out of the way and shake off that loss earlier this week to Fort Scott and come away with a win here tonight in Altamont. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Vietti Auto on a Body and Alignment on the corner of 4th and Joplin in Pittsburgh since 1948, since Dewey beat Truman, since the Boston Braves were in the World Series. Yeah, long time ago. They've been there with John Holland and Bill Hunt in the Vietti Alignment shop. If it can be aligned, those dudes will align it. From golf carts and side-by-sides all the way up to F-550s and small buses. Call Vietti Auto Body and Alignment, 620-231-6230. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. We'll take our final break of the post-game/pregame show, and we'll be back with tip-off from here in Altamont. Dragons and the Grizzlies coming up on the other side of the break. You're watching Dragon Basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
It's The Rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The Rush is why we need a plan. A plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender, and member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com. You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
back to Altamont, Kansas, getting set for tonight's matchup between the Purple Dragons and Labette County Grizzlies. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineups. First for the Pittsburg Purple Dragons, they'll start number 1, senior Danny Durden. Number 2, senior Caden Navaratnam. Number 4, junior Jamarcus Davis. Number 11, junior Landon Jesse. And number 20, senior Malachi Meadows. For Labette County, they'll start number 3, a 5'10 junior guard, Kane Nash. Number 4, a 5'8 senior point guard, Keegan Bates. Number 5, a 6'1 junior guard, Nolan Nash. Number 24, 6'1 senior forward, Barrett Hestand. And number 33, a 6'4 junior center, Tucker Rush. Getting set for our opening tip. Our opening tip brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie, dirt's heavy, so trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling and leveling. Call B&B Excavating, 620-724-2735. Danny Durden set to jump it against Tucker Rush to start tonight's game.
Well, Danny Durden's got quite the physical matchup to go against tonight.
He's used to giving up some size down low, and he makes up for it with quickness and vertical ability. But he's going to have his work cut out for him tonight. Tip controlled by the Dragons. Jamarcus Davis will bring it across the timeline. We're underway. Davis dribbling to his left, looking down low, finds Durden off the glass and good. Nice quick possession that time for the Dragons. They find Durden under the bucket. A good look by Jamarcus Davis. Nash back to Keegan Bates up top. Now Nash with it, guarded by Jesse. He'll put it on the floor, kicks it over to Hestand. Spinning shot by Hestand, shakes the defender, and that's a good look. And Hestand with his first bucket. We're tied at 2. And the Dragons turn it over. This is Nash with it. Looking down low, it's poked away, but able to get it back is Bates. Looking down low, and he'll throw it away.
But suffocating defense of Pittsburgh. They have a very tight off-ball presence on their mans when they're cutting, especially. They deny really, really well, so you can see that pressure already making an impact in the game tonight.
Navaratnam gives it back to Jesse as the Dragons trying to break some full court pressure by Labette County, and they do. Malachi Meadows right down the middle of the lane with the finger roll. Dragons up by 2. Quickly back the other way comes Labette County. This is Nolan Nash with it. He'll give it up to Rush. Working against Durden. They're about the same height, but Nash looks like he has about 30 pounds on Durden. Shot in the middle of the lane by Hestand, and he's got 4 here early. And the Dragons are going to have to try and keep a lid on him. Durden with it, working down the lane off the glass, no good. Danny fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Durden. It'll be Grizzly ball.
Defensively, Pittsburgh, make sure you have a hand in the face of 24 at all times. He's dangerous from the midfield court.
Shot no good, tipped around. Rebound comes down to Rush. He'll kick it out to Hestand. Now up top, Kane Nash, excuse me, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Davis. Long pass ahead to Meadows, and Malachi, right place, streaking down the floor. Great job by Davis to find him. A quarterback to receiver connection there for the Dragons. Outside, shot on the way off the mark. Jesse with the rebound. Long pass again ahead to Meadows, and he misses the layup. Durden with the rebound. The putback no good, but he's fouled. And Danny will head to the line to shoot a pair, and he wants that one back.
Yeah, if there's one thing Malachi Meadows can do is run in transition like a true receiver. He runs a go route with the best of them.
Yeah. He's been running a go route all night.
And the thing is, you never really see him crash a defensive board. He's always there for the long rebound, and he's always bleeding out for that transition bucket. And we've seen that early on. It's given us a couple extra points.
Hestan whistle with the foul. That's his first. Durden's first free throw rattles out.
And Hestan's the guy you want to get in foul trouble.
Yeah, if you're the Dragons, you want to take it to his chest every time. Second shot for Durden is good. 3 points for Danny. Dragons by 3. Quickly back the other way. This is Bates. Gives it up to Kane Nash. Swinging around. This is Nolan Nash. Now back up top to Kane. His driving shot is no good, but he's going to be fouled. They'll whistle this one on Meadows. Meadows wearing 21 tonight. He'll switch back and forth between 20 or 21 depending upon which set of uniforms the Dragons are wearing.
Didn't he have that issue in football too?
Nope.
No. I could have sworn.
I don't think so. As Nash hits his first free throw. Trying to cut the Dragon lead to 1. Second one on the way off the back iron, but the rebound comes down to Hestan. Back to Bates. His shot no good, but another foul on the Dragons. Whistle this one on Durden, and that's somebody Pittsburgh needs to keep out of foul trouble, especially with Damon Moss wearing a boot on his foot tonight. He won't be available for action. So first personal, first team foul. And first free throw good for Bates.
This is a mental matchup for Pittsburgh tonight. We're playing a very fundamentally sound Labette team that knows what they're doing. They know they're off the ball, on the ball, and they know who to attack.
Well, they know to attack the basket, and the Dragons going to have to cut off that dribble drive, as that's giving them trouble here early. Davis with it. We're tied at 7, under 5 to play first quarter. Jamarcus dribbling around with it, kicks it over to Meadows, driving baseline off the glass and good. Meadows came to play tonight. He's got 6 points in this first quarter. Pittsburgh back up by a bucket. As Nash gives it up to Bates. Now they working it around. This is Colton Well. And a turnover the other way. Durden with a run out and a bucket.
Great job by Durden on the perimeter to get his hands active and give himself an easy transition bucket.
Out to Well, steps in, thought about a 3, but takes a little 15-footer. And lots of guys apparently on this Labette County squad can shoot the basketball. That gave the Dragons trouble against Fort Scott. And I'm sure Coach Argabright had his team watch some of that tape. Navaratnam out to Jesse for 3 off the mark. As Jesse's had a hard time finding the range tonight, gets back defensively. Now Labette County into the corner to Well, driving in, working on Jesse. And Landon's playing him much closer after he made that little 15-footer. Nash with it up top, working on Davis. Drives right by him. Davis caught flat-footed and then commits a foul on the other end. And if you're going to beat off the dribble, you can't foul on the back end of the play, and that's what Davis does. He gets Nash in the kind of in the head as he went by him.
We see Moss at the scores table right now.
Oh, he was wearing a boot, and apparently he's all better now.
Yeah, just a little speedy recovery.
Yeah.
You know.
Kids these days, they heal so fast.
Bones made of rubber, right?
Yeah. So Damon Moss into the game, replacing Malachi Meadows, who will sit. Wyatt Thomas in the game for the first time tonight, working against Nash. Back out to Navaratnam, round the horn to Zane Miller. Got his defender off his feet, but then Miller could have got the contact, instead avoided the contact. Out to Navaratnam, too strong off the back iron. The Dragons 0 for 2 from the three-point line tonight as Miller comes away with the loose ball. Ahead to Navaratnam. Now Davis with it, trying to get it down low to Moss. Has trouble with the pass. Now back out to Davis. Jamarcus going to work. Down the lane, lots of contact. And they're going to whistle a blocking foul against Labette County. And it looks like they're going to get Nolan Nash with that one. That'll be his first.
Jamarcus Davis doing what he does each and every night. Attacks the basket with just pure attitude.
Finding contact.
It almost feels like he misses the sport of football.
Yeah.
Because
how do we make basketball as much like football as we can? Throw deep passes to Malachi Meadows and get tackled.
Just run through defenders.
First, yeah.
That's just, it feels like he imagines every single defender in the paint as a defensive back when he's coming around that corner on that triple option, and he just runs him over.
Cooper Leonard into the game for Labette County for the first time tonight.
And the impressive thing about it, he's always effective around the rim, too. He's not missing it every single time through the contact. There's times where he will make it through the contact and get an M1.
And if he's making his free throws, look out as he hits both of them right there. The Dragons back on top by 1. And Labette County, both of these teams pretty accustomed to some close games. And in this league, that's not uncommon. Outside, three-pointer on the way in and out. Rebound Moss. And Wyatt Thomas. And there's going to be a technical foul called against somebody for Labette County. I don't know who. Oh, it goes against Keegan Bates. Talking to the official going down the floor. And he doesn't understand it. And that'll send Jamarcus Davis to the line once again to shoot the technical free throws, and then the Dragons will have the ball after that.
No, if you're Pittsburgh, you got to utilize that to your advantage.
Did you see it?
No, I just heard a whistle.
Yeah.
But if you're Pittsburgh, use that to your advantage. The guy's obviously in his own head already. He's already frustrated. Make him mad, make it worse.
Bates still out there on the floor, though. Coach Argebrow now talking it over with the official. And Davis hits them both. I didn't see what the tech was for, but Jamarcus Davis was very happy about it. And it's going to be Dragon basketball. Pittsburgh leading by 4. And there's some wetness. What?
Got to keep the players safe.
Yep.
Those can be dangerous. This wet spots can really just
you
lose a grip.
Really bust it out there. Now they brought towels over and the officials waved them off.
Interesting.
What in the heck is going on?
They just want to have power of the game.
We just want to leave the water out there, or what's the deal? Now there's some different towels coming. No, what is going on?
The kid's got it.
Okay. There's multiple towels now being employed by a young lady.
Oh, and they're sending them back to the bench.
Back to the benches. Is there like a water leak over there, or
it's
flash flood?
Let's get a look at this guy. Young man's putting in good work. Young lady's putting in good work.
Yeah, well, apparently she's not done yet. They're not satisfied with that. We got to bring out a professional.
Just not quite sure what the issue is.
Not just some amateur towel enthusiast. We got to get a real water wiper over there.
Yeah, we need the best of the best.
Yeah.
In this Labette gym, they expect the
well,
best.
I mean, it is a player safety issue.
It really is.
And if anybody's ever slipped on a wet spot out there on the floor, you know it's like ice capades.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I could really seriously put somebody's career in jeopardy.
Still not sure what's going on over there.
There's a lot of standing around and minimal hand movement.
Is there a toilet overflowing somewhere? I don't know.
There's a water leakage. Oh, here comes the mop.
Now there's a mop. Holy goodness.
And I have good reason to feel like she knows what she's doing with that mop. That was a powerful strike.
Yeah, well. See, you want to go in a figure 8. You know, it's all about
you really got to get
it's all the fundamentals
sides.
with the mop there.
You really need to
it's
get
less
both
of a
sides
back
of the
and
mop.
forth and more of a figure 8 that you're wanting to get.
Because that allows both sides of the mop to touch the hardwood floor. Now you're utilizing as much dry.
Oh my goodness! Now there's more towels. This must be quite the. Somebody just like dump a bucket of water over there. Or?
Yeah, because personally, I didn't see anything happen.
There
over
are
there.
some younger boys over there, so you know what happened. Could be anything. Now there's a bucket, a mop bucket, if you will.
Are we gonna make it wet?
Did somebody spill a soda? Like what happened?
Must have been, right? Because I mean, I've never seen so many towel boys.
Yeah.
Deployed to one spot on a court.
That's like an entire load of laundry of towels there.
That was a unit.
Yeah.
Like that was 2 basketball teams full of people.
Is that a bushel of towels, would you say?
I'm not sure what the correct
I'm not
word
sure
is.
how towels are measured.
Yeah, I'd just say
but now I think we're going to
stack.
play basketball again. And we're underway. Wyatt Thomas with it. 2:24 to play. First quarter after a impromptu halftime to clean up some water over there. Navaratnam with it. Up top to Davis. He's going to pull up for a 3. Short of the mark. Follow that shot. And the rebound tracked down by the fella guarding Davis, who was Rush. And if Davis would have out-quicked him to the ball, instead he faded away from it. And Labette County with it. 3-point attempt on the way is good for Kane Nash.
The thing about Labette County, they all confidently step into their 3-point shots, showing that they are all a threat from behind the arc. We got to make sure we are closing out strong and not allowing that comfortable shot.
Navaratnam off the pass from Davis, gives it back to Jamarcus in the corner, being hand checked. Jamarcus down the lane, gets it to Moss, but not cleanly. Damon back to Davis, outside to Thomas, now back to Davis. Behind the back dribble, loses it, gets it back, pass tipped. Thomas with it, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Davis elevates and shoots in and out. And the rebound comes down to Tucker Rush for Labette County. So not a good looking possession that time by the Dragons. Nash with it, being guarded by Thomas, who needs to get a hand up in the face of the shooter. His pass poked away, stolen by Zane Miller. Miller, nifty move, straight to the bucket, and good is Zane Miller. That's his first 2 of the night.
Zane Miller, very creative finishing as always.
Man, off the dribble, Zane's pretty deceptive. Nash with it again, top of the key. He's going to give it up. This is Cooper Leonard with it. Now Hestan has it poked away by Thomas, gets it back, driving to the elbow, back over to Nash with Navaratnam and hit in front of him. Nash's shot way off the mark. Davis is going to let it go, and it's going to be Dragon basketball. Just under 20 seconds to play first quarter. Timeout Dragons. Or no, I'm sorry, it's a stoppage for a substitution. They're going to get Landon Jesse into the game. Along with Danny Durden, Thomas and Navaratnam sit for the final 19 seconds.
I imagine 15 going for a quick hitter to Landon Jesse here.
15 and counting. Oh, and the bucket. Or that. Or Jamarcus Davis draws contact.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Drive through 3 people there and just shrug them off like they're.
Davis has 6 points, 4 of them at the stripe, and he's stepping to the line again to try and complete the traditional 3-point play.
And you saw there, coach had Landon Jesse go to the Jamarcus Davis's left side corner because he's left-handed. So the option was Jamarcus Davis can drive down low, dish to the big man on the other side, Danny Durden, or kick to the corner to Landon Jesse. And Jamarcus Davis decided to go through all 3 people and make an easy and 1.
Yeah,
and
he hits the free throw, completes a 3-point play. 10 seconds now for Labette County to get a shot off. It's stripped away by Zane Miller. 3 seconds, Miller throws it away, trying to get it to Meadows. Threw it behind him. And if there's one thing that Miller needs to work on in his game, it's his passing, and he throws that one away.
Offensively, he's talented everywhere else.
Oh, my goodness, handling the ball, he's slippery as heck.
He's a wizard.
But the passing sometimes gets a little bit rushed. He doesn't make good decisions, but I think that comes with game experience. And a heave at the buzzer, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Dragons leading it by 6. We'll step away for a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Dragon Basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
One quarter in the books. Dragons leading it by 6 over the Labette County Grizzlies. It'll be Labette County ball to start the second quarter. That is a adequately loud buzzer.
Oh, it gets the point across.
It certainly does.
Break your hurdles.
You don't have to ask yourself, is that a buzzer?
And you want that in a buzzer.
No, yeah, that's what I look for in a buzzer. Nash with it. His pass inside. And they're going to get a foul against the Dragons. And we'll see who they get it on. It's going to go against Danny Durden.
And it was ticky-tacky, but it was a foul. And
that's his second.
Okay. I thought it would have been his third.
No, just his second, and that'll bring Moss back into the game, and Durden will sit. That's Coach Moss trying to protect him for the second half. They're going to throw it in over the top, and they'll get it into Nolan Nash, guarded by Landon Jesse. Gets it over to Bates. Puts it on the floor, working on Meadows. Good-looking drive into Moss. And a pass ahead by Davis, way too strong. And the Dragons had another opportunity, threw it away. All right, Coach Moss trying to get his guys to shake it off, let's play some defense. He talked about it after the Fort Scott game. When things don't go your way, you can't get your head down. You got to keep playing. Outside to Nolan Nash. He's going to step in for a two-pointer way off the mark. I'll call it a rebound. Comes down to Jesse. Over to Davis, across the timeline into the corner to Meadows. Malachi driving into the lane, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Jesse, now back to Davis. Jesse with it outside into the corner to Miller. Feigned a three, now spinning into the lane, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go with it. Gets it back into the hands of Landon Jesse. Back out top to Miller. He'll shoot a three, off the mark. Rebound pulled down by the Grizzlies. That is Maddox Dewey. Just checked into the game. Shot no good. Rebound, Damon Moss. Well, Moss is quite a presence inside for the Dragons. Keep him on the floor and keep him out of foul trouble.
It's like every time he comes in, that defensive presence just gets that much stronger under the basket.
Yep. He's the showstopper down there. Meadows shoots it over to Davis, into the lane. Jamarcus into the corner to Jesse, open for three. Oh, I missed everything. Zane Miller comes away with it for Pittsburgh. Little runner off the iron. Moss fighting for the rebound. Miller comes away with it for Pittsburgh. Into the corner to Jesse, who doesn't want to take that shot, and then throws it away, trying to get it to Meadows. Out front. Shot won't go. Rebound, Jesse. Into the corner to Meadows. He's going to slow it down, walk it back out, get it back out to Davis, and the Dragons will reset the half court. Man, Labette County had a couple really good looks at it, couldn't get anything to go. Davis going to be whistled for an offensive foul.
Coach Moss not happy with that call at all.
No. I don't think there's any way those feet were set.
Yeah, I think for very good reason. It just kind of felt like Jamarcus Davis doing his trademark move.
Davis a little bit out of control, though. Need to kind of slow himself down a little bit there and avoid that collision. He could have. And You know, he's a guy who looks for contact. He found it that time, but just didn't get the benefit of the call. Shot on the way from Nash is good for 3.
And that's the danger of running that 2-3 zone against such a strong perimeter presence offense. When they can take that skip pass and get a quick shot off, they're going to get exploited.
Wyatt Thomas for 3, off the mark. Tipped around, rebound comes down to Dewey for Labette County. Shot on the way for 3. Everybody wants to shoot threes tonight. Tipped out of bounds, it'll be Dragon ball. Malachi Meadows set to check in on the next stoppage. Wyatt Thomas with it, kicks it over to Zane Miller. Miller behind the back, nifty dribble, little finger roll, and there it is again. Zane Miller creating off the dribble. Now, he's got 4 points.
Zane Miller is a very nifty creator on offense. He finds a way to give himself a bucket every chance he has the ball.
But the Dragons can't afford to trade 2s for 3s. Need to get a stop here. And you see that defense extending out beyond the arc. Here's another 3-point shot attempt off the glass. No good. Rebound Jesse. Outlet pass ahead over the top of Navaratnam. They give it right back. And that outlet pass for the Dragons has been suspect tonight. Well, stepping into it. Nolan Nash. It's his second 2-point bucket. He's got 4. He passed up on a 3 and stepped in for a little 20-footer. Drilled it. It's the second time he's done that tonight. Thomas with it. Wyatt driving. Gives it up to Moss. Off the glass, no good. No rebounders there for the Dragons. As everybody had already kind of started dropping back to play defense. That one off the hands of Tucker Rush, and that'll give it right back to Pittsburg. So Labette County doing the Dragons a favor, but Pittsburg hanging on to a narrow 3-point lead, a 1-possession game. 3:31 to play first quarter.
Defensively, I think Pittsburgh looks very good. They're forcing tough shots. They're forcing them to make tough pull-up jumpers, running them off the line. Offensively, we can't find a comfortable answer. We can't find a guy we can constantly go back to.
What seems like, another poor pass by the Dragons ends up in a transition layup for Kane Nash. He's got 9 points to lead all scorers for Labette County. And it's just every Dragon wants to do a one-on-one move, and that time Wyatt Thomas gets it to go. And getting a foul against the Dragons. I think they got that one on Thomas. But you don't see much flow to the Dragon offense. It's just give it to a guy, he tries his one-on-one move, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, it kind of feels like hero ball right now.
Yeah, it's like NBA isolation basketball right now. A wide open shot from the corner. And the Dragon defense loses Colton Well. And he makes them pay. And everybody on this Labette County team can shoot threes. And if you're the Dragons, you better adjust for that. Meadows to the bucket, one-on-one, doesn't go. And now here coming back the other way are the Grizzlies. A nice block by Landon Jesse. It's a held ball, and it's going to be Dragon ball off of the block. Man, good defense by Jesse to prevent what was going to be a transition opportunity.
A great defensive possession by Jesse there.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you give up a jump ball there. That just changes the possession area when it's a great block.
Well, what in the, and more terrible passing. That was just terrible passing by the Dragons. And just not on the same page there offensively.
Yeah.
And the offense tonight for the Dragons is not look good unless they're in transition. Into the corner, another open three. And you might want to deny him the ball rather than adjusting once he already has it. Thomas over to Meadows. Top of the key to Landon Jesse. And this offense just doesn't look very good without Jamarcus Davis on the floor. Meadows kicks it out to Jesse. Deep three on the way, off the mark. Rebound comes down to Labette County. I mean, you got to be able to rest Jamarcus Davis, but you got to be able to find some offense when he's not on the floor. 2-point shot is good for Barrett Hescan.
Labette is exploiting the lack of agility from Landon Moss down low.
And now the Dragons in a 5-point hole. Haven't been taking care of the basketball and haven't been able to get shots to fall. And here we are. Went from a 6-point lead to a 5-point hole. Navaratnam takes a three with a hand in his face. Meadows saves it in bounds, but right to Labette County. And now he needs to hustle back on defense because the Dragons don't have numbers. Another open 3-point look. And it won't go. And the rebound ripped away from Navaratnam. 3 gray jerseys. Another 3-point attempt. Can we hold on to this one? All right, Navaratnam's got it. Dragons trailing by 5. Not boxing out, almost cost them there. Navaratnam thought about a 3. He's thinking again. Into the corner to Meadows, trying to force it down low. With a guy like Moss, you can throw it up over the top to him. He's really tall. Instead of the bounce pass at his knees. And the Dragons lose that possession again. There's like 4 or 5 turnovers on their last 6 possessions. Calls for the trap. Well with it, gives it up to Keegan Bates. Back to Well, open for 3. Missed it. Man, that was a wide open look. Navaratnam almost loses it. Thomas with it. Wyatt driving. The shot's waved off. And that was the second quarter to forget for the Dragons. After the first half, the Dragons trailing it 29-24. They led it by 6 going into the second quarter. Come out of that quarter trailing by 5, an 11-point swing. And we'll see what adjustments Coach Moss and his staff can make at halftime. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the GN Bank halftime show. You're watching Dragon Basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
At GN Bank, we're your neighbor. We see you at the store. We cheer with you at the local football games, serving you with the same friendly faces you have come to know and trust. GN Bank, the best place to bank and borrow.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Gerard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Gerard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Gerard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Gerard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Gerard.
When it comes to having your labs drawn, you have a choice of where to go. For 30 years, MagLab has focused on providing quality lab work that is accurate and timely. MagLab's walk-in service typically gets you in and out in under 5 minutes with same-day results. Locally owned and operated, MagLab takes most insurances, including Medicaid, and has historically had the lowest out-of-pocket prices. So when it comes to having labs drawn, don't be told where to go. Choose for yourself. Choose MagLab.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back to Labette County High School, Altamont, Kansas at the half. The Dragons trailing Labette County Grizzlies by 5, 29-24, and the Dragons, after the first half, led by 6, but an 11-point swing in that second half, fueled by Dragon turnovers and just defensive lapses where they just lost outside shooters. That's pretty much the story of that half, and Jamarcus Davis and Danny Durden sat down, and the Dragon offense just turned into a turnover machine without those two guys on the floor, but mainly just without Davis on the floor. And Dragons find themselves in a 5-point hole here at the half. Our halftime show brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for more than 100 years. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural needs, trust the team at GN Bank to find, trust the team at GN Bank. Find out more online at gn-bank.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scoring totals from the first half. This Eye on the Game brought to you by Kanar Eye Care. As we take a look back at the first half, Kanar Eye Care is here to make sure you can see what you're looking at. With locations in Pittsburg and Girard, Kanar Eye Care is here to help their valued customers. Learn more at canareyecare.com. All right, first for the Purple Dragons, they're led in scoring by Jamarcus Davis. He has 7 points, all of those in the first quarter, and 5 of them from the free throw line. Next up, Malachi Meadows with 6, all of those in the first quarter. It's easy to see why they struggled so much, because their leading scorers scored 0 points in the second quarter. Danny Durden has 5. Zane Miller with 4 and Wyatt Thomas with 2. And Miller and Thomas, the only two Dragons to score in that second quarter. As a team, the Dragons scored 4 points in that second quarter and probably committed 8 turnovers. And so that's why Labette County able to battle their way back into this one to a 5-point lead here at the half. For Labette County, they're led in scoring by Kane Nash. He's got 9, 5 of those in that second quarter. Keegan Bates with just 1 point on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Nolan Nash with 4 points. Barrett Heshstand with 6. And Colton Well with 8, 6 of those coming in that second quarter. So the Dragons were outscored 15-4 in the second quarter, and that's not going to win you any games. And so Pittsburgh got to get some offensive woes worked out and then straighten out who's going to cover the outside shooters defensively, because the Dragons, that second quarter, they just looked out of sorts on both ends of the floor. And honestly, at the half, they're fortunate to only be down by 5.
Yeah, that first quarter, they gave themselves big enough cushion to have that error, but that error is really bad. I mean, a 15-4 quarter is, like you said, not going to help you win any ball games whatsoever, and that was in large part to all of a sudden the collapse of defense. They had quick hitters, they had plays drawn up, they just couldn't execute. There was no execution on the opposite side of the ball. Nobody could take over the game once Jamarcus Davis sat down. And defensively, we were in that 2-3 zone, and those skip passes allowing the shooter to get an open shot for a split second. With all the confidence Labette has behind the arc, they were able to just confidently rise up and drain them. And then once Damon Moss was on the court, defensively, they could skip it to the elbow, and he wasn't quick enough to get out there because he was on the block.
Yeah.
So just more open shots.
I mean, the perimeter shooting for Labette County was really good, but they had a lot of, everybody had their own area code to get their shot off out there on that three-point line. And the Dragon defense certainly needs to adjust to that here in this second half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. We're about 3 minutes away from second half action here in Altamont. Dragons trailing it by 5 at the half. You're watching Dragon basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Thanks to your support, Kanar Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kanar Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a
Altamont, Kansas, Labette County High School at the half. Grizzlies leading it by 5. The Grizzlies with the ball coming out to begin the third quarter. They started off with a turnover. Davis picks it off. Jamarcus down low to Malachi Meadows.
There's that immediate impact with Jamarcus Davis coming out of the half. That no-look pass to get the misdirection to get Malachi Meadows wide open for an uncontested layup.
Meadows has 8. The lead is 3 for Labette County. Working it around the horn. This is Nolan Nash. Gives it up to Kane Nash. Now back to Nolan. Bates with it, driving. His shot rejected by Durden. Ahead to Davis. Spinning into the lane. Contact. Off the glass and good for Jamarcus. The lead is 1. Just like that. Dragons start the third quarter with 4 quick points. Now Labette County looking for an answer on the other end. Tucker Rush kicks it over to Kane Nash. Thought about a circus three-pointer from about a half mile away. Instead, they'll give it up to Bates. Driving. He kicks it over to Rush. Driving. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. He'll kick it out to Hestan. His shot way off the mark, and that's a shot clock violation. Good defensive possession for the Dragons. Coach Argabright not happy about it and letting his team hear about it down there on the Labette County bench. Down the middle of the lane to Meadows, off the glass and good.
That's exactly how you come out of the half right there with the Pittsburg. After dropping almost a dud in the second quarter, you come out and punch them across the face to start the third.
The Dragons up by 1 now. They're on a 6-0 run to start this third quarter. And just like that, Nolan Nash answers back with a big 3 to give Labette County a 2-point lead. The Dragons can't lose the shooters on the perimeter. You got to deny the basketball, force them to do something other, and turnover by Navaratnam. And Meadows steals it right back for Pittsburg. A long pass ahead to Davis, no numbers. Davis, a lot of contact, no foul. What the heck was that?
Coach Moss standing right next to the referee,
right next to the official. Hey, you watching this game, bud? There goes Bates down the lane. His pass deflected, and it ends up in the hands of Navaratnam. So 2 turnovers now in the third quarter for Labette County. Navaratnam gives it up to Landon Jesse. Puts it on the floor over to Durden. Danny dribbling around, gives it back to Meadows, top of the key, now back to Davis. Coach Moss trying to call him for a screen. Davis driving, spinning, kicks it out to Navaratnam, open for three, and he drills it. There it is.
If we can get Caden Navaratnam going to the second half, this offense gets a whole lot scarier.
Yeah, that's the first bucket of the night for Caden, and the Dragons pull ahead by 1. I think that's the first three-point bucket made by anybody in purple tonight. Down the lane, shot no good for Bates, and now Navaratnam off the glass, can't get it to go, and he's whistled for a charge, and that thing looked kind of awkward from the beginning. Could tell that's not what Caden wanted to do with it. That's his first personal.
Yeah, so he was avoiding a charge foul, and I think he did. I'm not sure how that's considered a charge, just because it's like touch the defender.
Well, because the defender fell down.
Of course.
It's a dramatic interpretation of a foul. Jesse right up on Colton Well, and wisely so. Rush with it, gives it up to Nash. Nash is cut off by Navaratnam and Miller. Loses his dribble, gets it back. I thought that was a double dribble. I don't know if anybody touched it. Now, Nash driving, tried to get a foul on Durden, no good. There's a tie-up, and it will be Dragon ball by way of the possession arrow.
A great job by Durden there to stay straight up and not commit the foul when he jumped into the defender initially and forced a turnover.
Yeah, a lot of officials would have blown the whistle there. It's good to see that this crew did not. Thomas with it. Working to his right, kicks it over to Miller. Shifty move by Zane. Little forced a layup, though, into 3 defenders. And now Labette County with it coming the other way. Hestand with it. Down the lane and good. Nobody cut him off. Man, Hestand allowed to just drive down the middle of the lane and shoot a layup. He's got 8 points. And now the Grizzlies up by 1. We get another lead change. I'm also not keeping track of those for those of you scoring at home. Navaratnam picked up his dribble, needs some help, gets it over to Durden, spins baseline. Danny elevates. How is that not a foul? And they're going to whistle Durden with a foul after the shot. You got to be kidding me. He got absolutely mugged coming down the baseline and then gets whistled after the rebound.
He might have a gash across his eyebrow.
Man, somebody running for office?
I mean, that was an absolute
Coach Moss, I don't know how he didn't pick up a technical there.
No,
that is
ripped it to the referee.
Absolutely terrible. Bring me back that female officiating crew we had in Chinook.
By far the best one we've seen all year.
Good gosh. Labette County with it now on the other end. Kane Nash, baseline, has it tipped, but right back to him. It's Durden guarding him out on the perimeter. And it's poked away from Keegan Bates. Out of bounds, off his leg, and it's going to be Dragon ball.
I will say, great job by Danny Durden to not let that affect him. You know, he got back on defense, didn't let that affect his mood, made up for it.
Yep.
It wasn't his fault, but he still made up for the mistake the referee made and got the ball back for the Dragons.
Now Durden is going to sit, and Corday Hayes into the game for the first time tonight for Pittsburg. So giving up a little bit of height. Bringing Hayes into the game. Getting Durden some rest. He's working hard out there tonight. Hayes with it. Over to Davis. Steps back into a 3. Off the mark. Tipped out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Dragons. A lot of contact under the bucket. Wyatt Thomas, fortunate he didn't get whistled for a foul there.
Yeah,
and it'll stay with Pittsburgh. Navaratnam back into the game. Zane Miller will sit.
It kind of feels like they have an 8 ball. They're just shaking it and saying yes or no. Is that a foul?
Yeah. My sources say no. Over the top, lobbed into Davis, going to work in the lane. A lot of contact, and Davis gets the layup to go this time.
I just have to imagine it's just not fun to guard. All those elbows flying around your face in front of the basket.
Coming tipped away. Hayes comes away with the ball, and now gives it right back to Labette County as he couldn't maintain possession. Timeout. Coach Argabright, 30-second timeout. Coach Moss telling the officials, hey, these are the rules of basketball. I think they're in a book somewhere. Maybe these guys could check it out from their local library.
Yeah, I don't know what officiating book they abide by, but I don't think it's up to regulation. It's not up to code.
It leaves something to be desired, that's for sure. Minute 54 to play, third quarter. Dragons leading it by 1.
And that's what Pittsburgh cannot let happen. They cannot allow the lack of officiating affect their game plan, affect the way they play basketball, affect their mood.
Yeah.
They've done a great job so far staying level-headed and staying disciplined and playing through all the...
Just keep battling and hope that things go your way. Labette County with the ball coming out of the timeout. Keegan Bates with it. Another mishandled pass. This time it was Hestan. Had trouble. And again, a scrum for the ball on the floor involving Corday Hayes. He comes away with it this time. Gets it to Davis. Spinning off the glass. Doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Tucker Rush.
But Corday Hayes comes in for 2 minutes, creates basically 2 turnovers.
Nolan Nash up and under layup, and they're whistling a foul on that.
Laughable.
Oh, man.
I don't know what he did down there, but he was in his personal bubble.
That is something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nash at the line, first free throw is good.
Like we say, it's par for the course.
Yeah.
And I'd argue they're under.
All right. We're tied at 35, a minute 24 to play third quarter, and
yet again,
bad things are bad.
The Dragons, yet again, game plan's got to be.
No good, tipped around, rebound comes away to Wyatt Thomas for the Dragons.
Don't let it get to you.
Meadows with it, gives it to Hayes, loses a dribble, gets his pass picked off. Not good passing tonight by the Dragons. Nash down on the other end, gets the shot to go, and Labette County by 2, and there's self-inflicted wounds for the Dragons. Back to Hayes in the corner, up top to Meadows. Malachi back to Hayes, back up top to Wyatt Thomas. Meadows driving, his shot blocked by Rush, and I think that was probably clean. And the pass over the top, intended for Rush. He didn't even see it coming, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Dragon ball.
That pass came whistling in.
Durden, Davis, and Jesse back into the game, along with Zane Miller, and so we got like 4 guys into the game for the Dragons.
Got a bunch of guys capable of making shots behind the arc right now on the court.
Just need to get them to fall.
That's what we struggle with, is just having the offensive execution, like I said at halftime, the execution.
Dragons have just made 1 3-point bucket tonight. I'd say stop settling for the 3, except you can't get a foul under the bucket, and the opponent's being allowed to just maul you down there on the blocks, so it lends you to have to shoot outside shots when that's the case. So the Dragons really need to get some of those outside shots to fall. Navarotnam to Davis in traffic, picked up his dribble, trying to force it down low to Jesse, and they turn it over. That's not a good decision by Jamarcus. He took 1 dribble and picked it up. That's uncharacteristic. Durden going after the pass, going after the loose ball, and can't track it down, and that's going to do it for a Rock'em Sock'em third quarter. And after 3, the Dragons trail it by 2. They've cut the Labette County lead by 3. And 1 quarter left to play. When we come back, you're watching Dragon basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
At Girard Medical Center, our physical and occupational therapy department is dedicated to helping you bounce back stronger. Whether you're recovering from an injury, surgery, or just want to move better every day. From student athletes to seniors, we provide personalized care and expert support right here at home. To learn more about our therapy department and our other services, visit GirardMedicalCenter.com, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans and your hometown team for health and healing. Rooted in rural, focused on you.
Yep.
1 quarter left to play. Dragons trailing by a bucket to the Labette County Grizzlies. Labette County with the ball coming out of the timeout. This is Cooper Leonard with it. He'll give it up to Colton Well. Gets it back, drives into the lane. Open runner, no good. Rebound Durden. Thank you. I guess a punch in the face is a foul. That's good to know.
That's where they draw the line.
Yep. Got to draw it somewhere, I guess.
Yep. You can throw an elbow. Can't throw a punch.
They whistle that one on Colton Well. That's his first. Nobody on Altamont, or excuse me, on Labette County has more than 1 foul. Except now, I think Colton Well has 2. They really haven't called an abundance of fouls in this game. The Dragons don't have a lot of fouls either.
No.
So, to the officials' credit, they're letting them play.
It's just about time Marcus Davis gets rewarded for his physicality.
And a shift change here for Labette County as they bring the starting 5 back out on the floor. And except for Kane Nash, who will sit. Over the top to Durden, into the corner to Navaratnam. Over to Jesse. Crowd wanted to travel. They might have an argument there. Davis dribbling to the elbow, into the corner to Meadows. Back up top. Now Davis with it. He'll put it on the floor, spinning. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Tucker Rush. This is Nash, has it ripped away. Durden comes away with it. Durden down the floor on his own, stepping through, throws it off the leg of a defender. And Nolan Nash, I think he might be having a little bit of a calf cramp. And he's going to head off the floor. Kane Nash checks into the game for him.
I will say, when Danny Durden gets going downhill, he's got a lot of speed behind him. Those long legs generate a lot of speed.
Yeah, I was concerned.
Looks like a gazelle when he runs.
Davis gets it off the inbound. Dragons trailing it by 2, 6:46 to play. Over to Navaratnam, handles the pass. Shot on the way off the back iron, no good. And didn't follow his shot. Shot on the way from Colton Well is good. He's got 10 points.
Just a defensive breakdown by the Dragons.
Total defensive breakdown. And see what they get here on this offensive possession. Navaratnam with it to Meadows. To Durden on the baseline. Danny a little bit out of position. Needs to get into the lane. Navaratnam with it. He's dribbling. Kicks it out to Landon Jesse for 3. He's off the mark. Tipped out of, and Durden, man, second time he's thrown it off a defender to preserve the possession for the Dragons. Landon Jesse will sit. Zane Miller back into the game. And Jesse just hasn't been able to find the range shooting this season. And that one was, from where we were sitting, we had a real good angle to look at it. And it was off the entire way. You could tell he's thinking about it too much before he shoots it.
Yeah, it's just a confidence thing for Landon Jesse. And once he figures that out, I feel like this offense just takes that next step.
Marcus Davis driving down the lane, kicks out to Meadows. Back out to Navaratnam, into the corner to Durden. Right at the feet of Navaratnam. And just not good passing tonight. The Dragons can look back at this game when they watch the tape and look at some of these passes, especially trying to get it into the lane.
That pass was never on line.
No, well, and it was at his feet. If you're going to throw a bounce pass, it's got to bounce before it gets to the receiver. Rush with it, has it poked away by Durden. Good play by Danny Durden. He came to play tonight.
What he's done.
Meadows comes away with it.
He makes up for all his mistakes offensively for what he does on defense.
Oh, man. Almost thrown away again by Navaratnam. Davis down the lane has it blocked and then steps on the end line.
For the difficulty that Pittsburgh is causing on defense, Labette is replicating themselves.
Yeah.
This is a back and forth.
Rush has played a great game under the bucket tonight. He's really been a big presence for them. And that's probably his third block of the night. Again, I can barely keep track of the stats. I do keep track of. There's a turnover. Durden comes away with it. And a blocking foul. And Danny Durden will head to the line to shoot 2. They whistle that one on Keegan Bates. That's just his second. And Danny Durden will head to the line to shoot 2. Durden is 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight.
These are big free throws.
And it's a 4-point game. Durden with an opportunity to cut it in half right here. First free throw is true. That's the first point of this fourth quarter for the Dragons. And there's 5:17 left to play.
If you're Pittsburgh, make every single possession count this point forward.
Second shot off the mark.
Value your possessions.
And they're going to bring some full court pressure here to try and turn Labette County over, because the Grizzlies probably going to try and hold this ball as long as they can. Bates with it. He'll get it over to Hestan, driving into the lane. Little hesitation move, and the shot goes.
There's not an answer from him inside the arc right now.
Davis again down the lane, off the glass and good. Six points in the second half for Davis. He's got 13. And the lead is 3. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Zane Miller out-jumped for the rebound.
Wow.
And what did they call there?
Timeout.
Oh. Keegan Bates was really upset after the timeout call. 30-second timeout.
I'm not going to say for good reason, but he made a very beautiful pass.
I think he thought they were calling something on him, or I don't know. He got super upset about that whistle being blown there.
Bates is very physically emotional. And I feel like Pittsburgh can utilize that at this late in the game. If you can get a turnover, you can get them round them up. Might get some frustration fouls or a...
If you're Pittsburgh, you just got to make good passes and take care of the basketball. It's... And then you can't have defensive breakdowns at this point in the game.
You got to be up the code if you're Pittsburgh.
Grizzly ball coming out of the break. Nolan Nash to inbound. You'll get it into Bates. Over to Kane Nash, back to Bates. Miller hassling him. Middle of the lane to Kane, into the corner to Well. And man, woo, Colton Well has torched the Dragons tonight. They don't really have a defensive answer for him, apparently. Miller up top to Durden. Davis thinking about a 3, puts it on the floor, down the lane, off the mark. 3 white jerseys there for the rebound as the Dragons all standing around the perimeter. Right down the lane, off the glass and good for Nolan Nash. Nobody cuts off the dribbler. Nash has 3. That's his first field goal. Meadows driving baseline, picks up his dribble, gives it up to Durden. Danny backing out. Back out to Navaratnam. Caden over to Meadows. Now to Davis. Back to Navaratnam. Back to Davis. Bates right on him. Miller going to try a 3 off the back iron. Dragons haven't been able to make 3s tonight. That's a big difference in this ball game.
Yeah, the field goal percentage from both teams is very off balance behind the arc for sure.
7-point lead for Labette County, and there's the dribble drive again, and Durden knocks this one into the crowd.
But the roaming paint press that Danny Durden brings this team, especially this late in the game, has been unsurmountable.
Yeah, well, It's a good thing that he's there to clean it up on the back end of that defense, because the Dragons have been giving up a lot of dribble drives. Bates over to Nolan Nash. Labette County beat the Dragons for the first time in recorded history in football this year. Looking to pick up a win here in basketball tonight. Finger roll, no good. Rebound, Davis. Jamarcus on the run to Meadows. He has to kick it out. Wyatt Thomas back to Meadows. Back out to Thomas. Somebody's got to shoot the ball for the Dragons. Wyatt Thomas passed up 2 open looks. Timeout, Dragons. Full timeout, we'll take it as well. 7-point lead for Labette County, 2:24 to play. We'll step away. You're watching Dragon Basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Hold on. It's monstrous.
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Like you got 2:24 to play. The Dragons trailing by 7. Here in a rockin' Labette County High School. Beautiful gym, but Dragons led after 1 by 6, but they pretty much trailed the rest of the game. They briefly led by small margins during that third quarter, but I'm sorry, during the second quarter. But since then, it's been all Grizzlies, as Pittsburgh's looked really out of sorts offensively. Navarotnam's three-pointer won't go. Long rebound tracked down by Bates. And Labette County, they don't have to hurry. The Dragons have got to push the issue with them. They've made free throws tonight, so you fouling them is not really a good option. And the Dragons can look back at just some head-scratcher passes that they made, especially in that second and third quarter, that allowed Labette County back into this game. I mean, you know, down by 6, you're not out of it, as the Grizzlies have proved. But Dragons just haven't passed the ball well tonight, and Labette County has, and that's a shot clock violation.
And with Labette County, the way Pittsburgh's been playing offense, you're completely comfortable with that.
You know, Labette County up by 7. Shot clock violation is not the worst thing in the world, because you burn 35 seconds off the clock. Now Davis with it, working against Nash, off the glass and good, but again, Davis.
He's been the only confident answer we've had tonight offensively.
Yeah, he's been the only offense in the second half for sure for the Dragons. And a quick timeout. It's a 30. 1:17 to play. Pittsburgh trailing by 5. And I think maybe they're going to check Corday Hayes back into the game. And he was a kind of a defensive spark for him. Maybe he can force another turnover and help the Dragons shave this lead a little bit.
Yeah, I think him before this halftime there was a reason we came out of the half so hot. I think he kind of brought another spark, another life to this team that we didn't know we had for a second there. We're hoping that he can do that again today at the end of the game. We're going to do a full court press. He's going to be in the middle, I guarantee it. Looks like Meadows might be, but he's going to be taking his hands to the ball, diving on the floor, and trying to create ruckus.
Grizzly ball coming out of timeout. Nolan Nash to inbound from under the Dragon bucket. He's looking to go long, but instead throws it into well. Bates gets across the timeline. He's fouled by Hayes.
Now, if you're Hayes, that's what you're asking for. You're asking for him to take his hands to the basketball. He had a chance to bat pick him. One successful. You don't take him to the line. No harm, no foul.
First team foul on the Dragons in this fourth quarter, and they lose Bates under the bucket. He got Durden off his feet, but then lost the ball and had to track it down. And there's a defensive lapse. An easy bucket for Hestand. Davis's shot no good. Rebound Durden. And he's fouled.
And one.
Is that an and one?
He counted it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, that's big. That's a three-point play right here. That can cut the lead down to 6. If you get 2 stops.
That's 2-possession game, except the Dragons haven't been able to make a 3 to save their lives tonight.
I'd argue we're due.
Yeah.
Better now than never.
Statistically, yes, we certainly are due. So they're going to say the bucket counts. The foul's on
number 11.
Yeah, that's on Well. That's his third. Not that that really matters here with under a minute to play fourth quarter.
What matters is his free throw shot.
Right.
Matters a lot.
Durden hits it. It's a 2-possession game for the Dragons. Now you got a foul. And there it is as Corday Hayes plows into Nolan Nash.
Oh, that's the second team foul. We had 3 more of those to give.
That's Hayes' third. We better do it. Let him get it down the court. Oh my gosh, you got a foul. You got a foul.
Yeah, they got past the court now.
Yeah, Meadows fouls. And Malachi maybe.
Yeah, in this situation right now, you're taking your hands to the basketball up until half court, and you're trying to get the ball while fouling once they get past half court.
They get it in, and there's another foul by Meadows. That's his third.
One more foul, and they're in the bonus. If you're Pittsburgh, go for the ball, then get the foul.
Yeah, if Labette County as a team hadn't shot the free throw pretty well tonight, but you got to put them in position to make them here under pressure. They'll get it into Nash. He's fouled by Meadows. That's 4 on Malachi.
And Coach Moss telling him he's not past half court. Yeah, you got a chance to get that ball. When it's only a 4-point game and you got 30 seconds, you're not looking to foul right away right there.
Landon Jesse going to check in. He's got 0 fouls tonight, so.
So his chance to get hot.
He's your probably designated fouler. And that's going to send Kane Nash to the line to shoot 2. Nash is 1 of 2 from the stripe. Make it 2 of 3. And that's a big free throw.
And hopefully from Landon Jesse here, we could see an offensive impact behind the arc. This is what we need it most right now.
Yeah. And a full timeout. Dragons will step away. 33 seconds left to play. Pittsburgh trailing by 5. When we come back, you're watching Dragon basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Jesus. Oh, no.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Seconds to play. Dragons trailing by 5. And a big free throw here coming up for Kane Nash.
5-point game. If he makes it a 6-point game, as we're getting to the point now where you got if you can't make it quick 2, you got to shoot a 3 and you got to make it. We're getting to the point.
You got to shoot a quick 3. You can't throw it around the perimeter to find somebody who wants to shoot it.
You need to attack the basket or hit a three. It's one or two, but you have to make a bucket here.
Nash drills it. He's got 11. Those 2 free throws were his only points in this second half. Davis cross court to Navaratnam. You got to shoot that. To Durden, he's fouled.
That's the shot you're looking for behind the arc, but Navaratnam, maybe with his lack of success, is kind of giving him lack of confidence. And right now, confidence cannot be an issue.
Yeah, it's pretty much everybody on the roster. Nobody wants to shoot a three.
It's situational basketball. You got to put confidence aside.
I know you haven't made them yet tonight, but it doesn't mean you can't make them. Durden's first free throw off the mark.
Navaratnam is one of the guys that are more capable of making a shot like this, and he's the guy who wants. The rest of the team wants that guy shooting the ball right then and there.
Yeah, that was a pretty good look at it. He passed it up. So Navaratnam going to sit, I think. I don't know. We'll see who they check in. They're going to bring Damon Moss into the game because now they need a rebound off a missed free throw. And that's a 30-second timeout. So we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, and with the substitution of Moss, I have to imagine, and Landon just have to imagine going for a rebound and try to get points out this possession. Because realistically, that free throw doesn't help you at all. Because if you foul them, if you make it and you foul them, you have 5 points. They make both the free throws, they have 7. Still a 3-possession game.
Right.
So Moss understanding that with the lack of time he has now, 22 seconds, you got to make something happen now. And offensively, nothing's happened all game. This is the time to do it.
I think this is the tallest lineup the Dragons can put on the floor at any one time. You got Durden, Jesse, and Moss out there on the floor at the same time. Davis and Navaratnam, the 2 guards, are out there on the floor right now. Jesse kind of a small forward. That'll move Durden to like a power forward. Second shot off the mark. Rebound, Labette County.
Gotta get the ball. Gotta foul.
And Jamarcus Davis does. That's his second by my count. I don't.
Unofficial, of course.
Well, they have it by as his first. Okay. Oh. And that'll send Barrett Hestan to the line to shoot a pair. He hits the first.
And I'm just not sure if Heston's missed a shot tonight at any point.
No, they made free throws when they've needed to. And they were 50% as a team coming into this fourth quarter, but they're 100% from the line in this fourth quarter until that miss right there. 3-point shot on the way from Navaratnam, no good. Durden with the rebound, the putback, he's fouled. Danny will head to the line to shoot a pair, but it's just
there's still a chance for you to execute that tall lineup you're going for. Make the first one, you can get a long rebound, hit a 3 in your 3-point game. Now, power positive thinking
there. Foul, and they got to miss 2 free throws, which they might. It's not impossible. Durden's first free throw off the mark. So now it gets a lot harder.
Yep. Playing to the final whistle. That's all you can ask for here. 10 seconds left. It's looking dire, but nope, you can't give up right now.
It's looking dire because it is dire for the Dragons here. Durden's second free throw rattles in, and that's not the order we wanted that to happen. And there's a foul on Navaratnam. 7-point lead for the Grizzlies. 10.4 to play, and if he makes just one of these free throws, it's curtains.
I don't think they counted that second free throw. It should be 44.
I don't know. There might be a problem with the scoreboard. Oh, there they go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, for any consolation time-wise, that foul only shaved off 0.2 seconds. So we didn't lose any clock there. No, we just...
And Kane Nash steps to the free throw line. He is 3 of 4 from the stripe tonight. And if he makes one of these, then it becomes a 3-possession game, and then there's just not enough time for that, I wouldn't think.
Crazier things have happened.
"12 points for Nash. All 3 of his points in this second half have come at the free throw line in this fourth quarter. And there we go. Good night, Irene. I think Dragons need a miracle at this point. Davis going to elevate for 3. Off the glass, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Dragons. 2.4 seconds to play, and there's just not enough time.
No. It takes a man like
Things
Flash.
take time, and that's one thing the Dragons don't have at this point. And Labette County going to come out of here with a single-digit win. That's going to do it. Dragons fall by 8, 52-44. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back with the post-game show. You're watching Dragon Basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
It's the rush. Every touchdown, basket, goal, or lap is filled with excitement. It's why we love the game. It's why we play the game. It's also why we bet on the game. The rush is why we need a plan. A plan to bet responsibly and not lose more than we can afford. Problem sports gambling can ruin the love we have for sports. So know when enough is enough. Know when the game is playing you. Contact 1-800-GAMBLER for help today.
Having the right financial partner can make all the difference. Community National Bank and Trust believes banking should do more than just hold your money. We support your goals, simplify your day-to-day, and give you room to grow with quality banking services. Withdraw, transfer, invest, apply for loans, and talk with our banking professionals online, over the phone, or in person. Let Community National Bank and Trust help you build a banking experience that works for you. Community National Bank and Trust, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
You've heard go big or go home. At Big Iron Auctions, you can go big from home. With thousands of pieces of equipment, active auctions, bidding at your convenience, and an easy-to-use site, BigIronAuctions.com can help you grow big. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 to see how Big Iron Auctions can help grow your operation. Bid now, list now at BigIronAuctions.com.
Yep.
Welcome back to Altamont, Kansas, Labette County High School. The Dragon boys fall tonight. The first time they've lost a road game this season. The girls picked up a 53-27 win. The boys fall 52-44. Excuse me, 52-44. I don't know what happened there. A demonic possession, maybe. But Dragons lose their first road game of the season, and really just a kind of a disastrous second quarter led to a rough second half. But when you're not making shots, when you can't get your outside shots to fall, nothing looks real good. And they did not benefit from many foul calls tonight. I'll just put it friendly like that. And it's just real hard to win when that's the case. And the Dragons turned the ball over way too many times in that second quarter. And when Jamarcus Davis wasn't out on the floor to basically run the offense and drive the bus, the wheels came off.
We lost our offensive
for
threat
the Dragons, and the offense just turned into a turnover factory. And they were on a 3-shift, 24-hour schedule there for a bit. And They fall here on the road to Labette County. And like we said earlier, it's the first road loss of the season for the Dragons. They're coming off a rough loss at home Tuesday night to Fort Scott, and then following it up with this. So this weekend, the Dragons going to have to dust it off. They're back in action next week. I'm looking for I had notes here. Next week is the Hanson Memorial Tournament for the Dragons, and Pittsburg is going to take on the girls division. The girls are going to take on Willard Thursday evening in the main gym. And the boys will take on Wichita West, and that's also on Thursday. So the girls will start at about 7, the boys to follow at about 8:30. So it's going to kind of be a late night, Michael.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Past our bedtimes when that boys game ends. But lots of basketball next week. The Dragons will play games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And there'll be a championship game and a consolation third place game on Saturday, and they'll use both of the gymnasiums at the high school, so it's going to be a little bit complicated for us. We'll get you all the games that we can. They'll be playing in the main gym on the winners bracket, and then the Megan Mallett gym on the losers bracket.
Yeah, this rig is...
They also have a 7th place consolation. There's a lot of basketball going on Thursday through Saturday of next week, so buckle up for that. And we'll have as many of those games as we can for you here on Pittsburgh Sports Live, so bear with us. We apologize for the audio issues during the girls' game, but that might end up, people might appreciate that more than actually hearing me talk, so it might have been a favor to our viewers. But Dragons fall here tonight on the road. Let's step away from one of our post-game breaks. We'll be back. You're watching Dragon Basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the Four-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com. From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln. Take advantage of 0% financing for 66 months right now on the all-new Lincoln Navigator. Come see us today at Mike Carpino Family of Ford Lincoln Dealerships, Columbus, Parsons, Pittsburgh.
Welcome back one final time to Labette County High School in Altamont, Kansas. The Dragon Boys fall 52-44 to the Labette County Grizzlies. Coach Moss still talking to his team in the locker room, and got a lot to talk about after this one, I would imagine, and a pretty good bus ride home to Pittsburgh. Dragons back in action next week for the Bill Hansen Memorial Tournament. And we'll have as many of those games, like I said, as we can get for you here on Pittsburgh Sports Live. A lot of basketball being played between Thursday and Saturday. There's a winner and a loser's bracket in both gyms at Pittsburgh High School. We'll get you as many of those as we can. The Dragon Boys start off against Wichita West. The Dragon Girls start off against Willard High School out of Springfield, Missouri. And so those Missouri teams, man, oof, they're rough. So both teams have their work cut out for them. A big Wichita Metro school for the boys, a big Missouri Metro school for the girls, and it's another big test. And these teams have really kind of been put through the ringer this year. When we talk about the opponents they played, started off the season with 3 really tough games against Missouri and KC Metro schools. The girls had a real tough 1-point win over Blue Valley Southwest on a Saturday at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon last weekend, and then they roll right into this tournament, just a non-stop barrage of games for these Dragons. But these coaches really just trying to whip these teams into shape and get them ready for sub-state action in Class 5A in Kansas, because it doesn't get any easier even as part of your regular schedule. So no need to coast through the middle of this season, and the Dragons certainly are not. We'll have as many of those games as we can get for you in the Hansen Memorial Classic coming up next week. And but I think that's going to do it for us tonight. For Michael Kissel, I'm Josh Lettner saying thanks for joining us from here in Altamont. You've been watching Dragon Basketball on Pittsburgh Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage